Hello Taurus, welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you for joining me today for your August 2021 reading. I hope we have some exciting news for you. Whoops, we got flipping here going on. Exciting and interesting news. Let's see what we have for you, Taurus. I shuffled these quite a bit before we started. Just shuffling up some more. Okay, I think we'll just split this. And we'll go here. Two of Cauldrons. Four of Wands. Seven of Swords. The Father. Five of Shields. King of Shields. 10 of Shields. 2 of Shields. Wow, got a lot of money on our mind. Rebirth. The Shadow. 5 of Wands. The Star. King of Cauldrons. 2 of Wands. And 8 of Shields. Okay, Taurus. Just at a glance, it looks like there's a lot of activity, exciting activity, some good luck, and just a lot of, wonderful things moving your way in August. So let's see. First, we start off with a proposal. For those of you who are dating or have just met someone, there seems to be some serious feelings going on here, Taurus. And for those of you who are married and still involved with your spouse, we're looking at a much stronger connection, or maybe even a renewal of vows, Taurus, perhaps. So this is very exciting, and this was in your recent past that all of this happened. At least, when I say recent past, I'm thinking around July time frame, but for some of you it's possible it was, a lot of this has started the beginning of the year and has led to that proposal. We have here the King of Shields. So with the King of Shields, you are, I see this as two things. There might be a counselor in your life who is providing you with counseling regarding finances, career, promotion, home and car assets, things like that. Boat. So you probably have a counselor that's helping you sort through all of that. For some of you, this is you, Taurus, feeling very confident about your finances and have moved into a period of just managing and focusing on making sure that your income is continuing to flow into the home and into the banks, and also that there is more than enough for you and your family. We see here also in your very recent past 5 of Wands. So there seems to be some excitement, you having some excitement for to complete some goals, but it looks like some people disagree with those goals, and so there's some conflict in your inner circle. This could be with a spouse, this could be with a close family member, or this could be with your children. Just people who think that they have the right to tell you what to do. No, just kidding. People who are actually trying to persuade you to go a different direction from what you desire to do, Taurus. So we are here in August, and we start off with 4 of Wands, a celebration. We're looking at, either a family reunion or a family visiting or friends visiting. So this is a wonderful, wonderful way to start the month, is with hanging out with loved ones, people we care about, and celebrating with them. So much good news for you, Taurus. And then here with 10 of Shields. We see you ending a cycle of maybe worrying about your income and entering a cycle of complete comfort where you feel that you can support your family, that your finances are going to be adequate for paying off your bills, and also having some luxuries, some extra. And so that is a very nice place to be, Taurus. So you're going to get to this point here, it seems, very soon. In August, the 1st to 2nd week. I see this Four of Wands as already had being in the first week. And so this is just wonderful. And then here we have the Star. My goodness. So Taurus, with the Star, we see you as wishes fulfilled, balancing things, trying to bring it all together, your inspirations, your goals, your love connections, your family. It just seems like you're bringing it all together, and it's working for you, so you are getting your wishes. This is a beautiful reading, Taurus. Man, I am really excited for you. And so then we have here, though, which is sometime around I want to say the 4th week, either 3rd or 4th week, but for most of you, I feel like it's more going to happen in the 4th week, where we have 7 of Swords, where you feel that someone has been going behind your back, trying to make you look bad, with someone that you care about, or with those that or at work. Okay, so be aware that there might be some jealousy there. Sometimes it's the person we least expect, right, to do this to us. But it looks like here you kind of have an idea who it is. I'm getting from this card that you do have a suspicion of who is going behind your back, and kind of create some kind of havoc for you. And you just want to get away from this person. You just want to kind of move away from the negative energy, is what I'm sensing here, Taurus. And so with that seems to be like a side thing going on. It's not really relevant as far as your movement here in August. This is just a little side thing that you're having to deal with, but I don't think it's anything significant. Looking at the rest of these cards, here we have 2 of Shields. You're multitasking. You're trying to get a lot done, Taurus. You are very busy, very inspired, very motivated, and you're getting a lot done. So this card also has another part to it, which says, sure, this is great that you're getting a lot done. However, try to have some balance of rest and fun in between so that you don't wear yourself out. Okay? Here we have the Knight of Cauldrons, and with the Knight of Cauldrons, once again, an emphasis on romance. The Knight of Cauldrons is about pursuing adventure, pursuing vacation, pursuing fun, and most importantly, pursuing romance. So this is just a very exciting month for you, Taurus. I'm just happy to be able to do this kind of reading for you. And then we have here, if you continue to move in this direction, right, and you don't make any kind of decisions that kind of swing you off into a whole nother direction, the outcome is the Father. And with the Father, which is sort of like equal to the Emperor, this could be a person in your life. The romance that we were talking about could be an Aries, or it could be some other fire sign, like maybe a Leo or a Sagittarius. For some of you, there could be a fire sign. I also see a lot of water cards here, a lot of water in these cards. So it's possible the romance could also be a water sign. So I'm looking at water and fire. And the water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So you probably already know who I'm talking about, especially if it's coming to that. The other thing about the Emperor, other than it maybe representing a lover or someone that you're dating, someone you're very interested in, is that this could be you in a position of feeling respected, in a position of feeling stable, and in a mood of logical thinking, like you're really planning. I don't see a whole lot of thinking, planning cards here, so it looks like you've already done that and you're now in action mode. Because this is very, very close to a fire card, because it also represents Aries, which is a fire sign. But the Father is more like a paternal energy, you know, sort of like a male father figure kind of energy, and that's why they called it the Father. Also, if you continue, there will be a rebirth for you. So it looks like you're going to go through a transformation. You're like this, you know, caterpillar that entered into, you know, its transformation phase, becoming a butterfly. So it looks like you're going into butterfly mode with all of this beautiful stuff going on here, except for there's one little sideline here, which I think is minor, and you'll probably resolve that fairly quickly. You are going to feel very good about the new you that you are. We also see here with Two of Wands that what we can expect for August is that you're making a choice, and that you have your plans, and that you're setting these plans in motion, so you stay on course. So that's what this is about, saying, hey, look, you made a decision, and you're looking at, you're probably evaluating, you're going to be evaluating how your plans pan out for you. Now, here we have the what do you call it? The guidance cards for your month. And here it says 5 of Shields. Usually has to do about feeling alone. There might be times where, as you're pushing forward, trying to multitask, I believe this goes with this card right here. It just feels like it should go there. With all the multitasking, there's going to be moments where you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this alone. I'm just alone in all this, and it's so much, and it's overwhelming, and it could affect your health if you get stressed. So this card is advising you to make sure that you do get rest, to make sure that when you get into this mood or mode of feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm the only one who's getting this all done and it's just too much, to maybe take a break, take a breather, and take a deep breath, and just look at what you have and what really is a priority. Because sometimes, you know, Taurus, we just want to get everything done all now. Get it all done now. But we're just human, you know, we're not robots. And so you maybe in this case, when you get to this point, that you just say, look, I want to get it all done, but what do I absolutely need to get done right now? And what can wait until tomorrow, or what can wait until next week? Kind of like prioritize the task when it gets a little overwhelming. And here we have the shadow, and with the shadow, which is also equivalent to a devil card, we see, I think in your case, urges, right? You've got a lot of passion going on here, a lot of emotions going on here, and with the desire to make sure that your family is stable and that you stay on course with your plans. That also is a second thing going on, which is the romance piece. So with the shadow, it's saying, don't get too focused on just one thing. Since there are several things that are important to you, try to spread it out, try to spread your energy among all of those things that are important to you, a little at it, you know, divide it up, divide your effort, divide your energy, and try not to get too focused on one thing, or it will make you feel stuck. It'll make you feel exhausted, overwhelmed, and sort of like tied down. And you don't want to get to that point. Also here we see with this card, this is, I call this the 8 of Shields. We're looking at having, reached that point where you've mastered certain things and your work has recognized you for mastering certain skill sets. I think this might have something to do with the financial piece that I see in here, with the 10 of Shields and the 2 of Shields and this King of Shields. So what I'm trying to say is that this card is saying, if you are feeling doubtful about your abilities, fear not. You are probably way more skilled and proficient in things than you believe you are. And so I think that this is maybe part of your plan. For some of you, maybe you are applying for new work. For some of you, perhaps you're trying to get a promotion. And for some of you, you are trying to join, maybe get a contract or join some other side team or side hustle where you feel that you have to prove that you are deserving to be part of that team, or prove that you can get the job done, and you might be feeling some doubt. So this card is saying, don't doubt yourself. You are probably your own worst critic in this case. Okay, what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull from this deck to see what are the most important things that we really need to know about August for you, Taurus. So what are the most important things that Taurus needs to know about August? The most important thing Taurus needs to know about August. Telling me to stop here. 3 of Cups. Okay, once again, celebration, family, friends. Whenever you feel like overwhelmed, feel that you start to doubt yourself about your goals and your ambitions, you've got friends and family that are very supportive of you that you can consult with. Don't hesitate to consult with them. So that is like one of the key pieces that the universe would like you to know about August, okay? What else should Taurus know about August? What else should Taurus know about August? The Lovers. Okay, so not only should you, spend time with friends and family and celebrate those successes, big and small, whatever comes your way that you can count as a, yay, we did it, we got it done. That's a success. Also, do not discount your lover, because the romance piece I see in here is very important, and I believe that it has a lot to do with some of these goals that you've set in place that are moving forward in August. All right, let's see what else. What is one more thing that Taurus needs to know about? Okay, that's way too many cards. Let me just mix these up here a little bit. Find out what else should Taurus know about August. This one keeps staying on the top. King of Cups. Okay, I thought this was already out. No, that was the Father and the Shields. Okay, so King of Cups. What I'm seeing here, Taurus, is to just focus on the joy and happiness that you have with being with family and friends. Because with King of Cups, it's all about being empathetic, caring, generous, just supportive. And so I believe that this is you and your family. So this is you and your lover, okay? This card is saying, okay, focus on being supportive of your lover, and also that your lover is going to be supportive of you, and also this is saying that you be observant before you make a conclusion. Okay, be observant before you make a conclusion. because sometimes we see things or we hear things and it's so easy to jump to conclusion, especially if it's something that just, you know, we think will hurt us, or we think is something wrong that someone did to us. So this card is saying, you know, like a king would, just that has a lot of counsel. They don't always react right away when they hear things. They seek counsel, they sort it out, and then they make a decision. And that's basically what this card is saying. And this is with regard to family, friends, and most especially with your lover. Okay, so now I'm going to pull from this deck to find out if there's anything else that's super important that Taurus needs to know. Okay, what is like the key most important things that Taurus needs to know about August? And here we have 9 of Wands. And with 9 of Wands is all about just pushing through. So no matter how exhausted you are, and we talked about that with the shadow, and we talked about that with the multitasking, so I'm going to put that here, that no matter how you know, exhausted you are, make sure you will push through and also get some rest, and rest will help you push through. Okay, what else does Taurus really need to know about August? What else does Taurus need to know about August? What else does Taurus need to know about August? 3 of Swords. Okay, so with 3 of Swords, I see here that there's going to be some moments, and I believe that's where the shadow comes in, and I'll put this over here by the shadow, is that you're gonna get tested. Remember I said that there's that piece there in your, I'm trying to get the lighting right. Okay, there's that piece in your reading back here with the someone doing something behind your back, and I believe that's what this is. It could be somebody you least expected, like supposed to be a best friend, right? Or supposed to be a sibling, or a parent, and they did something to hurt you, and they did something malicious, or maybe it was unintendedly malicious, you know, but to you it just really hurts. So this thing, just as a reminder, this is not this card right here, I'm going to pull it up, put it right here. This is not a serious thing, so you may not want to give it too much effort or time or concern or thought because this, whatever this is that happens, that they do to make you lose the trust in them, it could be traumatic for you only if you allow it to be traumatic for you. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying not to make it, I'm trying not to minimize it, but I'm trying to say that if you give it a whole lot of attention, if you make it important, then it will become important. It's really up to you how you want to handle this, basically, is what I'm saying. Okay, so when we look at it, it's probably not as big a problem. Yes, it's bad when someone, you know, does something behind your back or hurts you behind your back, but the question would be, how important is that thing that they did, and how upset should you be about it? Okay, let's go ahead and pull one more card. What else does Taurus need to know about August? What else does Taurus need to know about August? Knight of Wands. Pursue your passions, pursue your goals. It's so important to pursue your goals. So here so far what we see is there's romance, there's you moving forward with securing your future financially, and you're owning it. You're putting a lot of effort into it, and it's yours. On the sideline, there's someone who may be jealous, or someone who does not approve or disagrees with your goals, right? With this and with these things. But these cards are saying, okay, now that you're aware that this could happen, push through, even though this is happening. Pursue your inspirations, and don't forget there are people who love you, that are there for you, and that you also need to give attention to. All right, so let's see what the oracle cards can give us as guidance for August. What kind of guidance can we give Taurus for August? What kind of guidance can we give Taurus for August? Guidance can we give Taurus for August? I feel like I need to stop here. Whoops, that one flipped too. Okay, so remember I said observe things like a king before you jump to conclusions. This says pay attention. Look out for signs from the divine and acknowledge red flags. Okay? And then this one says embrace. Find peace with your current state of being. So I believe that peace is with the one you love, with the person that is significant to you, and also your family. All right, what else can we tell Taurus? What other guidance can we give Taurus? What other guidance can we give Taurus? And we have here evaluation. Feed out what doesn't serve you and evaluate the situation. I believe that really goes well with this. Look at it and see just how relevant or significant or critical it might be to your situation. Is it really important? Does it deserve attention from you? Because if it doesn't, then maybe it's best to release that, let go of it, and move forward, and then reevaluate the situation. Okay, Taurus. Well, that is all I have for you for the month of August. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. It was a general reading, so I understand it may not resonate with everyone. However, I hope that you did get some good takeaways from this. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe before you leave. And I really hope that you join me again for your September reading. Taurus, this is a beautiful reading. This is very exciting, and I can't wait to hear how this panned out for you. So I hope you leave it in the comments, when the month is over. Thank you, Taurus. Take good care, and I wish you the best. Bye now.